David Guildford and I were walking in together this morning, and he said, you know, I'm not one who gets seasonal depression, but this weather has been pretty brutal, and it's so true.
Yeah, and it's July, it's not January.
Right.
I think that's the problem. In the winter, we're all ready to like hunker down and
Right.
just get through it.
Or
And
at
now
least we
it's the
see
summer.
sun.
Yeah, you get something, or you get snow, it makes it look prettier. But I think it's when we all want to be outside doing stuff, and it's just kind of taking the precious summer months we have away. But we have some sun coming up. It's slowly trying to come out right now. I mean, if we look at the satellite right now, you can tell there's really not much, to be completely honest. A lot of the state not getting too much. But if you're living in northern Maine, if you're living in western Maine, you're slowly getting a little bit of sun that's trying desperately to peek out. And I think we're all going to be okay with that, but especially we're all going to get more of that sun here as we go over the next several days. Not much in the way of rain. We had some rain earlier, as you can see on this loop here, but at this point in time, just a couple showers, and we'll see a couple showers kind of continuing here throughout the day for the next few days, but just a couple. We'll explain in a second. It's because of this low pressure system that's continuing to slowly move across our area, giving us rain yesterday, today, a couple chances tomorrow as well. But as we get into the middle of the week, we're going to have high pressure working its way in. This is going to allow us to get more sun back in the forecast, just that break that we all really need before another low pressure system with a cold front moves through. And that's going to bring rain back into the forecast once again. So we are going to have rain chances, but it's not all going to be terrible. Today, we can see a couple isolated showers here and there, but not going to be much. You could have some heavier ones that have storms that could be downpours and gusts of wind that are within there, but that's just one area. Most of the state not getting that. We'll see it kind of breaking up. So we go into your day tomorrow, still going to have mostly cloudy skies for a good portion of your day, and you could still see some showers or possible storms just kind of popping up as you go through your morning and afternoon as well. So not really consistent as you go through your day, just kind of here and there. But again, you will still have heavier rain at times. If you're planning something, I'd still do whatever. Just make sure you have everything to waterproof if you need to go inside for a few minutes and then come back out kind of deal. But just make sure you avoid the lightning if you do see that, if you're playing any games outside. So we go into time for fireworks. We're going to have it getting a little bit better, which we'll talk about in a second. But Wednesday gets even better. More sunshine back in the forecast. You still might see a really stray and isolated shower here and there, but for the most part, Wednesday is going to remain dry overall. For tomorrow, with fireworks, sparklers, whatever you want to do, it's going to be pretty good. Sparklers, they're on the ground. You can do them pretty easy. You can avoid the rain for the most part. Fireworks, the problem is going to be more so if you have clouds over top of you, since it will be mostly cloudy to partly cloudy. You may not be able to see them all if they go a little bit too high, but otherwise the winds will be calm, which is good for fireworks. Continuing into Thursday, going to be nice. The first part of Friday, not too bad either, but as we round the corner into the weekend, we're going to start to see more rainfall starting to move into the forecast once again from that front we talked about. So it is going to start to get a little bit rainier here as we head into your weekend, but it's not just going to ruin the whole weekend. We'll still have a little bit of sun out there as well. For your marine forecast, seas are at 3 to 4 feet right now. Winds are pretty calm right now, around 5 knots in the water out of the northwest. So some rain tomorrow, just some pop-up showers. Like I said, some can still be heavier, but not going to ruin the day overall. Have a couple stray showers possible on Wednesday as well, but for the most part, not expecting much. Friday, this looks pretty bad. Not going to be that bad. Most of the day will be pretty decent overall. And as we head into your weekend, it will be mostly cloudy, but you'll still have times where there's still some sun back in the forecast and a few showers here and there. Temperatures are also getting pretty nice if you'd like it to get slightly warmer, getting back into the low 80s overall here as we go through the next several days. So after tomorrow, it's a little bit cooler. We're going to warm up, still humid, but we're getting some sun back in the forecast.
Okay, that's doable.
That's barely acceptable.
You'll take it. You'll take it.